I don't have a routine. That's the problem. I want to have a routine, and now I think I'm going to cut out like some commitments which I have so that I can focus more.
But last time we won the both gold medals. So through the fans' point of view, it looks like that India will win for sure. Does that add a little bit of more pressure? Okay.
Yeah, Gukesh, for him, it's clear that he needs to clear his head, which is easier said than done. But rather than chess, I think it's more, psychological because he has not had good performances.
And any advice you would like to give to our young players here? So I'm joined with Grandmaster Vidit Gujrathi. Vidit, first of all, huge congratulations on Arjuna Award, and how are you feeling on that?
Thank you. I'm feeling very good. I think when a person's achievements or their hard work is celebrated, not only the person, but I think everyone who was part of that journey feels validated and appreciated. So all the people who are part of this, I think it means a lot to them as well. So I'm very grateful for this award.
And like you have won many chess awards also, like you play and you win this. So how different is that feeling, like a national award and winning a chess prize?
I think it's not comparable because let's say when I play a chess tournament, I'm competing against someone and it's based purely on how I play that day, etc. But I think this Arjuna Award has a very different importance because let's say an average person, like average as in like a normal person who is doing their job or doing some business at home, they cannot follow all the sports, right? They have some interest they follow, but they cannot know what is a Grand Swiss tournament, what is a candidates tournament, at least not in very much in detail. So how do they know if this person is a good sportsman? So when there's a award like Arjuna Award, they know, okay, he's good in his sport, like that. So I think it helps people appreciating the sports person. So I think, yeah, those two are very different. So first I need to win the chess awards to get this. So that's step one.
Yeah. And right now we are at Asian Junior Chess Championship. Are you following the young talents?
Well, I try to keep a track of the games, but not of this particular tournament. I was traveling, I was busy. But in general, I try to keep track of the players. I think the problem is there are just too many talents. So it's very hard to keep up.
Yeah. And when was the last time when you played like junior championship, if you can recall?
Very simple, when I was 19.
No.
Because after that I couldn't play. But I remember one specific tournament. I played World Junior Championship in Turkey, and I was 18, I think, if I'm not wrong, where I'd won the bronze medal. And there was another one in Pune. I think it was the next year, 2014, and I was 19, and I finished fourth. So I think those. I don't think I ever played Asian Junior. At least I don't recall.
Which year was this Turkey championship?
2013. 2014 was the Pune one.
If we compare it from today's championship, how different the field is and how the players are?
I think it's hard to make a judgment because I played the World Junior, not the Asian Junior. But I think chess has gotten younger. So many of the players, when they even come to the juniors, they're already so accomplished that they are, like, for example, Gukesh became world champion when he was 18, right? Yeah. And he's a junior. So I think the sport is getting younger and younger. And I think a lot of the talented players are already in the bracket of 12 to 18 or 12 to 20 years.
And next you are playing Olympiad. Yeah. And despite you are being so, like, you are already a young player, but in this team, you are the oldest.
Yes.
So how does this feel?
I've gotten used to it. It's not like a shock because last time when I played, I was the second oldest because Hari Krishna was there. So as I said, it just adds to the point that chess is getting younger and younger. And we have a very, very young team. I think Gukesh, Arjun, Prag, Nihal, I think highest must be Arjun, who's 22 or something. If I'm not 22, 23, I don't even remember. They all feel the same to me. So it's a very young team.
And how is your preparation going into the Olympiad and the mindset before this?
Yeah, I still have to get into the game zone. and I think I'm playing the Global Chess League before that, and playing against all the top players. I think that will be a very good warm up, much required warm up before the Olympiad. But yeah, I hope I get into the game zone very soon, and time is running out.
Okay. And how is your like daily routine going on in nowadays
I,
before the
I
tournament?
don't have a routine. That's the problem. I want to have a routine, and now I think I'm going to cut out like some commitments which I have so that I can focus more. But yeah, I need to get to have a routine.
Yeah, and we have been seeing you a lot in tech also. Like you are very active on X and all.
Yes.
So how is that part going? You are taking it more professionally side?
No, it's my hobby in a way, and I mean I like to tinker with things. That's also a problem because it can become a distraction.
Yeah.
So I am a Scorpion, not a Libra, so I don't know how to balance things. I'm figuring it out.
Okay. And like few months ago, you did an interview with Greg Mustreater where you mentioned that playing in the tournaments you are not getting enough motivations. So has something changed or is it still the same?
Yeah, it's something which I'm struggling with to have like very high motivation like I had before. But the upside of that is that I'm also more relaxed, and I'm hoping that being relaxed will help me in some situations. But of course, yeah, it's hard for me to go back into that zone of when I was in 2022, 2023. That kind of motivation I haven't found back yet.
But what was the difference between now and 22, 23?
I had given myself some period of time that I will not do anything else and just focus like completely on it. And I was working more than my body could take, like 14 hours a day. And you can only do it for so long. Like your body cannot take it and keep doing this because it's a sprint, not a marathon. So you can only sprint this fast for some time, and then you need to take a breather.
Yeah. And again, coming to the Olympiad, what are your views on the other teams like USA and
Yeah, they're very strong teams. Uzbek is also one of the strongest teams. USA is very, very motivated as they haven't done so well last time. I mean, they finished second, if I'm not wrong, but they are top seeds and they are hoping to win the gold. Um, I think China, you can never underestimate. They are like the silent killers there. Yeah, so a lot of strong teams. So it's not a given at all that we are the heavy favorites. Of course, we are one of the favorites, but it doesn't mean that it's a given that we will. We still have to perform well and play well each game, and I think it will go down till the last round, and it'll be a tough fight.
and also like we are of course one of the favorites. India is one of the favorites, but last time we won the both gold medals. So through the fans' point of view, it looks like that India will win for sure. Does that add a little bit of more pressure, or
I think it's a more responsibility for sure, and people's expectation will be more than last time because now that we won. But having said that, for us we need to cut the noise out because that doesn't help thinking about it. Even if there are more expectations or not, if we are able to just go in that zone of playing and just you cannot win this tournament by consistently playing without consistently playing good chess. So for that, it's important to cut the noise and distractions.
and we have also world champion playing. It is his last tournament before world championship, and as we can see, he is not in very good form as he was a year back. So, any thoughts on him?
I think it will help him to play this Olympiad because it's a team event, and I think individual events are very different from team events. The pressure is different type. So here he will probably not feel that pressure of being a world champion and needing to perform. Here it's more like playing for the team, and maybe that might help him to take the pressure off and just get back into his natural rhythm, which can help him in the world championship. So yeah, it's a lot of it's more I think making this mental shift rather than anything in chess because I'm sure he must be working very hard.
Yeah. And this time, World Championship, we have the youngest World Championship. What are your views on both the participants, Indarov and Gukesh?
Yeah, Gukesh, for him, it's clear that he needs to um, clear his head, which is easier said than done. But rather than chess, I think it's more, I think, psychological because he has not had good performances. to put that behind him. And if he manages to do that, which is not easy at all, I think we'll see a different Gukesh. But I think that's really important. But I'm sure chess-wise, he must be doing everything he can. But I think this is the biggest challenge. And for Sindarov, it's clear that the challenger is always more motivated because he's fighting for something and the other person is defending what he has. So he's also doing very well and he's in better form right now. So for me as a chess fan, I would want a very close match. That's what I'm rooting for, where both players are fighting and playing great chess, and it's a spectacle to watch. So I hope that happens.
Yeah, as a chess fan, I think everyone want a close match, and
Yes.
as an Indian, we all want Gukesh to win. And in Women World Championship, what are your views on both the players?
Sorry, I've not been tracking it very closely. All the games, the recent games as well. So for me, it will be not correct to give an opinion where I've not been tracking their games as closely as I should.
Okay.
Yes.
And are you following Prag's run?
Yes, I've been following, and he won yesterday as well against MVL, and he has changed his style over the last 2 years, and it's helping him a lot. So the chess he's playing, it's very aggressive. He's taking a lot of chances. He's a very different Prag than 2024, I would say. So he has really changed his style, and it seems to be working for him. So whatever he's doing, it's working out good.
And lastly, I want to ask you about your style. Like, we can say that we will see Vidit 3.0, like there was Vidit 2.0 who won.
The thing
all
is,
the-
I don't know what that 3.0 looks like. So for me, it's hard to. When it happens, you will know. But I don't know what it looks like.
Okay. And any advice you would like to give to our young players here?
Yeah, follow us on our social media channels and subscribe to Chessbase India.
Thank you so much for joining and giving us your time.
Thank you.